Welcome to this InterAcct software sales demonstration on the custom manufacturing system. This demo is a little bit different from many of the others on our website in that we're demonstrating not the standard system, but a particular client's personalized version of the system. This client was building boat trailers, and each trailer was slightly different from the standard. So they might have different size tires on the sail, or a different plug or attachment, or some other minor variations being painted. They wanted to be able to use a standard BOM without having to create multiple versions of that BOM, or using the custom projects part of the system to design it from scratch every time. So we modified a number of elements of the software, and today we're just going to have a look at some of those elements. For more details about how the standard manufacturing system works, there is a number of videos on that topic already that you can look at. So we're going to go into the sales order entry system and pull up a particular sale. Underneath here we're going to put in what product it is that we're wanting to sell. So we've got some of these 8.3 meter long trailers, and we need 3 of them. Now when I've put that into the system, it's automatically created VIN numbers for that, and we can see the VIN numbers in here. We're going to put in the date of manufacture when we do finish making those, and all the other questions that we might want to put on a VIN plate attached to that. Now, we've told it what the standard items are going to be, but how do we find out how we modify that? Well, if we come into this modified bill of materials, we can see in here what the items are that we can change. Now, this obviously isn't a full list of all the materials that are on the BOM. It's only grabbed some of them to put into here. So let's see where it's found that information out from. So when we set up the bill of materials, we put in what all the materials would be, and we can see here that there's a long list of different parts. Some of these are sub-assemblies that are going to have more details underneath them further. Now this last column over here is the item that we're trying to put in an optional item. You can see that there are some yeses and nos in here. So when we're looking here at, for instance, the wheel, we can see that it suggests a standard 15-inch alloy Land Cruiser wheel, and that they cost $187 each, and that we need 5 of these wheels for every trailer that we're sending out. So if we come into here, we can see that wheel is one of the items that's listed here as being an optional item. So I can just come into here and say that we need none of those 15-inch wheels, but we are going to have 5 of these 14-inch wheels. So what that's done here is we can see that we've removed 5 of these wheels here, and we've added 5 of these wheels in here, and that has reduced the sell price to our client by $3,000 and increased it by $2,400, net of $600, and the same over here for the cost, that it's reduced the cost by $2,500 and increased the cost by $1,800 with a net of $705. So that figure copies through to here so that we can see what the total position would be for all the modifications that have been made, and that affects obviously the sales price and profitability of this sale. From here we just jump into the production menu, and from here into the manufacturing screens. So we can see that it's created the BOM for us. So it's exploded out all those materials, including the modified materials that were coming through from the sales order. From here we can print factory orders that show all the nuts and bolts going to the job. We've got a simple cut list of materials that are needed for this job, and a job card. We can see here that the VIN numbers that were issued to it are listed there, and it also shows us here that we're removing the 15-inch alloy tires, changed from normal. So from here we can go through the normal manufacturing processes of raising works orders and purchase orders for the materials and subbies that are needed on this particular task. We can also do the scheduling of the production. We can transfer that item back to stock, and then from here jump back to the sale and do a delivery. So we can see under the delivery that it shows us the VIN numbers that it's going to be picking. We can then print a delivery docket which we can send out to the customer, and an invoice to send out to them as well, showing the different VIN numbers that are going to get sent to them, how many were ordered, sent, received, etc. So you can see that the system has a nice flow to it as far as running through from the sale through production back through to finishing off the sale and doing the delivery. We can see that the information of the VIN numbers has flowed through from our sale through production back through to the invoice as well, and the need that was there for something that allowed for a little bit of personalization but not bogging us down into too much detail has been met by the client's personalization of the system. So although this might not be a perfect match for what you need modified in the software, it is certainly an indication of what might be able to be achieved with a little bit of time and patience and a flexible system like the InterAcct software system. If you've got any questions about this system or would like to get an online demonstration with us, please contact sales@interact.com.au. Thanks very much for your time.